You know, I thought, you know, someday I would have, you know, 3 daughter-in-laws and, you know, a bunch of grandkids running around, and, you know, it's just not ever going to happen. You know, Blair, bless his heart, my surviving son, he's such an awesome young man. But I can't even imagine, you know, what he's going through. You know, by the time he was 25, he had given both of his brothers eulogies. And I don't care who you are. There is nothing fair about that at all. Neither of my sons wanted to die. I don't think they wanted their life to be over. I think they just wanted that period of their life to be over, and they didn't know how to get through that. With Brett, before he died, we knew that he was having some trouble with depression. We tried to get him the help that he needed, and it was just very frustrating, and it is when you get someone, again, that's over the age of 18. I really don't think he meant to do that. I don't think anyone means to die. I don't think they want to, but he just felt like he had no reason to live. Brett did not leave a note. Bo did. And, you know, the pain that emanated from that letter was just, it was crushing, just crushing. You know, I foolishly believed that Bo would never kill himself, that he would never hurt himself. He told me he wouldn't.
This tree stands as a symbol of hope and love. Love for those who have died too soon and for all of us who still mourn them. And hope for those who are in crisis that they may choose the path of life. This was dedicated at the first Walk of Grace on August 14th of 2010 by the Grace for Two Brothers Foundation.
The purpose of our foundation is, number one, is that we want to prevent more suicides. We want that person that is thinking about hurting themselves, or, you know, they're feeling depressed, they're feeling more than sad, that they get that help that they need. You know, we're hoping again that this year we'll have, you know, a lot of people at the walk, but, you know, if 2 people showed up, that would be okay with me, because it would be 2 people that, you know, maybe one of those would need some help, or maybe they know someone who needs that help.
We're so glad you're here to celebrate, to remember, and to honor with us today. That's what this event is about. That's what this weekend is about. If you're not familiar with Grace for Two Brothers, I want to read the mission statement for you. Grace for Two Brothers Foundation is an educational organization dedicated to advocacy of suicide prevention through awareness and education. The foundation will provide resource information and assistance to those who know someone in crisis or to those who are in crisis, and provide support to survivors, those who have lost a loved one to suicide. That's what this weekend's all about. That's what this walk is all about. And we're glad you're here and a part of it. Right now, it's my privilege and honor. Thank you.
I think as it gets bigger, this should always be a little bit in the shade, no matter, you know, what the time of day, so. I guess the shade makes me think of, you know, get that little break from the sun, and, you know, maybe somebody in crisis, they just need that little bit of shade, get out of that sun, so.
I guess it was July of 2009. We had not spread Brett's ashes yet. Brett loved being in the mountains, so we went up to a place that we had camped the very last time as a family. I was just really, I thought, you know, I was thinking, you know, I need a sign here, God, because I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do. So we were going up the backside of this little mountain. It wasn't a real big mountain, but it was real pretty up there. And I was looking down, and I looked up, and there was this deer. And she was looking right at me. And she looked back towards the top of the hill, and then she looked back at me, and then she walked away. And I went, okay, God, there's my sign. I know he's not here, but it feels like he's here. We did spread his ashes, and you know, you don't really move on from something like that. It hurts, and it hurts deeply, and you know, my heart will never be the same. Never.